y'all! Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's DIY, I'm going to show you all how I created this 90s inspired faux leather beret, actually from an old skirt that a friend of mine gave to me. Today I'll basically be transforming a skirt into a hat, and yeah, I'm so happy that this came out just the way it did, exactly how I wanted to, and I've always wanted one of these, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it, let's do it. Also y'all, if you want to see how I did this makeup look, I will link it down below, so don't forget to check that out. I will show you from start to finish how I got this glittery galaxy smoky eye look. So yeah, keep on watching. And as always y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button one time so that you are notified when I put out new content, which is each and every week. So if you want to see how I achieved this, keep on watching, and I'll see you later. Bye! So for this DIY, I used a old faux leather skirt my friend gave me, as well as some straight pins, some fabric scissors, and some regular scissors because I didn't really want to use my fabric scissors for cutting out patterns. You can use a beret or a circular object just to trace a circular pattern, and of course you're going to need your sewing machine. So to get started, I just put the beret on my pattern paper. This is just like some random like wrapping paper I had, and I traced out a circle. And then I just took my scissors and cut that out to create my beret pattern. And then I just placed it onto the skirt, and I just secured everything in place with straight pins and cut around that using my fabric scissors. So next I'm going to use a seam ripper just to kind of rip off any excess fabric that might get in the way of when I'm sewing everything together. I don't want it to like break my needle, so I just kind of took any excess fabric off. Now we're going to repeat this step again, and make sure at the end we're going to have 4 pieces. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pin everything down. So all the pieces, they're facing wrong sides together, and I'm just going to make sure the right sides are out, and I'm going to pin them together. So you have 2 doubled up pieces. And then I'm going to just go ahead and sew all around both of the pieces. And then once I'm finished showing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these circles, and I'm going to draw a line in the center, and then draw a horizontal line to create a X. And I'm going to fold it in half and then cut it along both lines. So this is just to help to create a smaller circle out of the larger circle. So once I do that, I just kind of extend the lines out, and I begin kind of cutting around. And I'm just going to cut until this semi fits around my head. Make sure you do try it on before you cut more, so that you're not making the hole too big. And then I'm gonna just take the edge of the skirt, so the remainder fabric, and I'm just going to cut off the inner edge. And so I am left with this piece right here, and then I'm just gonna seam rip any piece that I don't need. And then I'm just going to cut off any excess. So basically you just want to create a long rectangle that you're going to just pin closed shut, making sure that the right sides are facing out. So I didn't pin it all the way, but you get the point. I'm just going to go ahead and sew that closed. So this is going to be the brim of the hat, or rather somewhat the brim, I don't know what it's called, but just the piece that is going to be directly over top of your noggin. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just pin it down to the inner circle. You know, my hands look pretty rough and ashy in this, so just ignore that. But yeah, so once I'm finished pinning it down, I'm going to just pin it closed shut. So taking these two pieces, the end pieces, I'm going to just pin it, and then I'm going to sew it down. And then I'm going to just pin everything down, and then I'm going to go ahead and just sew all around the inner circle. And just take your time, y'all, because this is a lot of fabric, so just take your time when you're pulling it through the sewing machine. And this is what it should look like. So it's just sewn on the inside, and then the right sides are facing out. Now I'm going to flip it over and make sure that the wrong sides are facing outward towards me, and I'm going to just pin the edges of both of the circles together. So that is what this looks like. So this is technically inside out right now, and I'm gonna just sew along all of the edges. And then once you are finished, you basically have your brand new beret, and just flip it right sides out and put it on your little noggin, and you are good to go. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.